Everybody, it's Mama, Hip Flippin' Mama, aka Kelly, aka Mama, aka I'm Shrinking. I am here today doing a working hangout with Anthony
What's
slash
up, everyone?
Pittsburgh slash Pastor Anthony slash my good friend. And I love him very much.
Love me too.
I don't know, do comments show up right here when people show up?
It will on your end. It won't on mine.
Oh, yep, there's people. I had them hidden. Hi, Kay. How are you? Hi, Denise. Sloppy kisses. I look at all my longer burger, you guys. Look at all my longer burger. Longer burger there. Longer burger there. Longer burger up hanging up here behind the jewelry. Longer burger everywhere. Denise, your angel is amongst all the longer burgers somewhere. Hanging up on one of these hooks back here. Hi, Lydia and Amora. I love you too, baby. Hey, Vanessa, the cherry picker. Hi, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's in my chat.
What's he doing in there? You should probably block him.
Yeah, right. No kidding. How do you make people moderators and stuff in here? You don't. You have to
can't on there. No, you have to go back over to actual YouTube to do it.
Oh, so that's how you put people's things up there.
Just click on it. Super easy.
Now, how do you get it off?
Click on it again or click on something else.
Ah. Oh, I love you, Anthony. Lisa C, hello.
Denise Canes. She's a sweetheart.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Lisa, that you missed Bible study. We still love you.
Absolutely. That's what playback's for.
Yes, it was a good one today. We had some good prayers. Anthony made me cry as usual. Vanessa wants to know if your back is feeling better.
It's still sore, but I always feel better after Bible study, regardless of what's going on.
Hi, Aaron Marcus. I didn't see him slip in. Aaron, you know that dog you sent me, that stuffed dog? And I was going to fix its ears and everything so it looked like a pug. Well, it doesn't really matter because it's not mine anymore. The pug got it.
Belongs to Scrappy now?
It belongs to Scrappy now. And since Scrappy has congestive heart failure, what he does is he'll pull it over because it fell off the bed. Because I took it in the bedroom, which I said I'd never do because that's the husband, wife, and that was a gift from another man. Yeah. So I said I would never, even though it was just a friend gift, I would never take it in the bedroom because, I'm funny about that, Anthony. I'm funny about that.
Yeah.
Then that's just out of respect for my husband. No other reason, just out of respect for my husband. And it fell off the bed because he had went and stayed with his brother for a few days and to take care of his dad. And so I'd hug the dog, but I'd hug the dog pillow too.
Yeah.
And it fell off the bed. And that particular night, Scrappy didn't want to get on the bed. He was sleeping on the pillow. So I left him alone. Well, it must have fallen on him or something because when I woke up, he had his chest, his upper body, and his head resting on it. And now he lays on that. He'll drag it over to his pillow and he'll lay on it. And he lays his chest and his head on that pillow now. And I think it's comfortable for him.
I'm sure it is.
So he doesn't have it right now because it's in the bedroom. But see, there's Scrappy. Scrappy! Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Everybody says hi.
What's up, Scrap dog?
He's like, I don't recognize that voice. Um, and so it looks like it's really like supporting him and comforting him. So yeah, so I gave it to Scrappy. So and I was happy to give it to Scrappy, and I knew you wouldn't care, Aaron, because he breathes better when he's laying on it. And he's always been one to try and perch himself up on things.
Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice. Oh, we were supposed to talk today, and we never did we? So yeah, I had to call eBay before we did this live in between Bible study and this, and I had 3 issues, and one of them was I sold an Eddie Bauer shirt, and it was a very soft shirt. Sent it out. They received it in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days later, 6 days later. Said item is not as described. There's a hole in the shirt. And I'm like, okay, whatever, just, send it back. I must have not caught it. Well, when I got it back, it's not a hole. Can everybody maybe see?
Hope you feel better, Denise.
I'm sorry you're not feeling good.
Feel free to shoot me an email or a message if you want prayer for anything or whatnot.
Yeah, we can pray in this working hangout. See, Anthony, here's the hole that was in the shirt.
Oh, wow.
It's a cut right through it's a V cut right in the shirt. I can throw the shirt away now. Take the buttons off it.
Hey, Maggie Doodle, how you doing?
Maggie Doodle. And Denise is here. Oh, Denise was here. What am I talking about? Hi, Maggie Doodles. So anyway, I called eBay and I'm like, okay, first thing I want to talk about is this return. And they're like, okay, we can see in the pictures it didn't have the cut in the listing, but that's not enough proof to show that it didn't have the cut when you sent it. But, we value you, blah, blah, blah. It was a cheaper item. So they just said, we're going to credit the customer and we're not going to make you refund them. Hi, Pearl Nini. I'll call her Pearl Nini, even though she's Lynn B. I'll call her Pearl Nini.
We got some breaking news. Ashley just texted me and says she requested information for nursing school. Right now, she's like the second level in nursing. So I think she wants to try to become an RN.
Yeah, an RN.
So that's huge news. I don't know if I was allowed to break it, but you got the exclusive here, folks, on Hip Flippin' Mama.
Woo, woo, woo. You want to pray thanking Jesus for that information?
Heck yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lord, I just come before you. I lift up Ashley to you, and I just ask that you would bless her in this endeavor, God, that you would give her wisdom, discernment, and you just give her grace to be able to complete nursing school and to be able to follow her dreams to help people for your name, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. And that was a short prayer.
Yep.
That was a short prayer. You could have went full out, Anthony.
Well, I mean, I will continue to lift her up. Just, I don't want to take over your whole hangout.
Hey, there's always time for prayer.
Amen.
This is Mountain Dew with a little bit of Monster. Mountain Dew with a little bit of Monster. And I took my Adderall, so I might be hyper.
Yeah, she's going to be bouncing off the walls, guys.
Oh, it's okay, Kay. It's all right. Yeah, I will be bouncing off the walls. Oh, and so the other issue, so I got that issue taken care of. The other issue was I had sent a skin cream, and it was a tub, okay, of moisturizer from my skincare that I always get, but I bought a kit, and I didn't want this particular item because I still have some. So I took the container out, put it in a plastic bag, wound it up, sealed it, taped it all down, foam wrapped, with the flat foam wrap that's real squishy.
Yeah.
Foam wrapped it, put it back in the box, shut it, used 1 inch thick bubble wrap, Bubble wrap, did something just go past you?
No, I was scanning a barcode.
Oh, it was probably a shadow.
A few RA items I picked up today.
Ooh.
Ted DiBiase and IRS.
Oh, nice. Nice.
For Q4 today.
And I got to ask you, too, when I'm done, how Raw was last week. I forgot to ask you.
It was awesome.
I'll ask you in a second. Hi, Swamp Picker. What's up, Glenn? And I use the 1-inch bubble wrap, so it's real thick. And I did 2 layers of that. So this little skin cream, right, was like this big. And I just barely fit it into a freaking eBay bubble mailer. I barely fit it in there, right? And she leaves me negative feedback saying that there was no bubble wrap used and box was smushed. So she clearly was going to resell it. But the box might have been smushed if the bubble wrap, the bubble wrap could have given out, but the can itself wasn't damaged. But she didn't even contact me. If she'd have contacted me and said, this was destroyed in transit, I see you bubble wrapped it, but it got destroyed in transit, it was an over $20 purchase. And I always buy insurance on over $20. And I could have just gotten reimbursed, but they didn't even contact me. I would have refunded them and filed a claim, but they didn't even contact me. They just left me negative feedback. And the guy's like, I'll just remove this. He's like, you've got so many positive feedback saying how good your shipping is. He says that doesn't sound like you. So he removed it.
That's awesome.
So I'm still 100%. And the third thing that I needed to talk to them about was
that.
What's that?
I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And the worst they can tell you is no.
Yeah.
And the third thing I was going to talk to them about is somebody bought a keychain overseas and paid for it. And the sale came through, and I'm like, why is that shipping $15? And I got to looking at it, and it's overseas. I'm like, okay. So I started getting it out. Then I get a message from them saying, please cancel the order. It was a mistake. Now, I've done this before, and I've done this twice, and people have still sent the item. They ignored my email, and they still sent the item. I'm not like that, especially over a keychain, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So I went ahead and refunded. I said, sure, no problem. I refunded them through PayPal because they paid for it and I couldn't figure out how to cancel an order after it was paid. So eBay walked me through that process because I've never had to do it. I can cancel an order before they paid, but they already paid for the order. So I didn't know how to do that. So they showed me how to do that. And so then I got that taken care of. So I had 3 issues that eBay helped me with, and I was really, really happy with them. That concierge service does come in handy. So I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy about the return and the feedback. I don't like losing my 100% feedback. I don't think anybody would, you know. So I was happy to get that taken care of. He's like, is there anything else I can help you with? I'm like, no, thank you. 3 for 3. I wouldn't ask for anything more than that. When I had that bait and switch on that lids off, I got screwed on that.
That's no good.
But I ended up filing a claim with the post office on it, and I got paid that way. So
that's good.
Yeah. I got my money back. Hi, Joy. I remember that live you were talking about. I'm going live on Joy's channel tonight.
Yeah, I know. You told me it was either during Bible study or after Bible study.
I think, during.
It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, during. Yeah, about 9 o'clock Eastern time. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern time, right, Joy? Be the Difference Clothing. Tune in, guys. It is going to be fun. We are going to be talking about praising people and positivity and not putting people down, but bringing them up, men and women.
It's good.
Yes, it's going to be
Okay,
all
good
about
show.
staying positive and ways to deflect other people's negativity. And I've got some really good advice to share when I get on her channel that Chris Lynn, Daily Refinement, shared with me when I was going through a really hard time. And he was counseling me. He's such a sweetheart. He's such a sweet, caring man. He is a cutthroat businessman, Chris Lynn is, but he's also a very caring and sweet man too.
I'm sure.
But yeah, he's cutthroat, but he's a nice guy too. And a lot of people don't get to see that side of him. Joy to the world. That was from Anna Mora. Yes, we are going to have so much fun, Joy. You and I together. The light and the love is going to be beaming off of everything. Can you just imagine? We're going to have to color coordinate our shirts. Now, I'm just going to wear this shirt. I'll be live on 3 different networks with this shirt today.
You're making that shirt famous.
People will be like, that's the only shirt she owns. It's hot in my office. I try and wear shirts without sleeves. Aaron says he just got a return request for a pair of Jordans that were sold.
So,
It was a weird experience, so I hope it all goes good. Well, I never had returns until, in all the years I've been doing this, but I've been doing it on and off until about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, and it was for item didn't fit. And then I got a return for item not as described, and it wasn't item not as described. They said wrong color. And I just refunded them through PayPal. Because to refund them through eBay, you're going to refund them the shipping too. So I don't hit the refund buyer through eBay. I go over to PayPal. I will refund them the amount of the item, not including the shipping. And then I go back to eBay and open up a request and say I've already refunded the buyer. And then they'll send an email back saying we've looked at this and closed this case. Because if it's not truly an item not as described, like this isn't the shade of purple that I thought it was going to be, that's not an item as described. So, and then I got the return for the bait and switch on the La Crusade tea kettle that was proven was a bait and switch, and they didn't care. And then this bait and switch that I had last week for the lids off, the plug-in lids off system. And then this return. So it's like this year I've gotten more returns this year. So I've gotten probably 6 returns this year than all the other years I've been selling. But I've been selling a lot more this year. What's that?
I said I am not a fan of returns.
Well, 2 of them were clear bait and switch.
That's a shame.
But really, those you don't really count. But I've got to test some jewelry really quick. And I've got to work on these longer burger baskets, and I've got to get my listed, my photographs that I took all this morning. Boy, I was on a roll this morning. Who's going to start trouble, Swamp Picker? Is it Joy? Bye, Veronica. I love you, baby.
Thanks for stopping in, Veronica.
I'm going to make this chat a little bigger because I don't have my contacts in.
Yeah, sometimes it's tough to see.
It just makes the picture smaller. I don't know if it makes them smaller for them. Okay. Sometimes people send me jewelry.
It's not a bad problem to have.
No, it's not. But I don't know what this, and this is a rock, so it's not going to register on here, so I don't know what it is. Did I tell you about my gem tester, Anthony?
No, about it.
It broke.
How'd that happen?
It just stopped reading. And so I bought another one because I needed it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you sell jewelry once a week on YouTube. You got to have your tester. At least I do.
Yeah.
And so I ordered another one, $229. It got to me on Friday. Oh, it didn't, Kay? Oh, good. Good. Thank you for letting me know, baby. Oh, Glenn, that's okay. Joey and I together, yeah, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. We're going to be pro-positive. And if you can't handle that, baby, you might not want to come on, because all that love and light and positivity might just, we're going to kill the devil tonight, that's for sure. Okay. So anyway, Thelma says to me, she's like, Kelly, Amazon is great about that. You've only had that for like, what, 3 months? And I looked, and I'd had it for 4 months. And it seems as though I've had it longer than 4 months, but that's all I've had it is 4 months. And so I called them and I said, what's the recourse on this? I said, I've dropped it a couple times, but, not long distances. It's not, I mean, it was working just fine. And all of a sudden I was using it. And then all of a sudden, like the 5th or 6th thing I tested, it just went to diamond moissanite and, just stay there. And he goes, not a problem. And he goes, we'll just go ahead and refund you as soon as it's scheduled in, that it's coming back to us. He sent me a label, so I didn't even have to pay to send it back. And he's like, we'll send you a new one out right away. And I'm like, well, I already bought one. And he's like, oh, you did? And I said, yeah. And I said, I already have it because I've got to have it. So he said, okay, I'll just refund you. So as soon as you drop it off at UPS and it's in the system that it's coming back to us, we'll refund you. And sure enough, they did.
Hey, Melissa.
They refunded me. Hi, Melissa. So that was a good thing that happened. I would have never checked with them about it if Thelma hadn't said, no, you call them. Amazon's great about that. They'll refund you. And they did.
I always end up smashing boxes. I hate when I do that.
Just break them down, honey.
Well, no, the like boxes of like items that I'm selling. Like I just, it's like I have this corner smashed in. It's like a brand new Connect 4 Toy Story edition that I picked up this weekend.
Be careful at Christmas time. People won't like that.
I know. I'm just gonna have to disclose it. Dang it. Yeah, I got all kinds of like really cool like Disney board games this weekend, and
you might sell it before then.
Yeah, most likely. I do really well with pretty much anything Disney. My wife like sniffs it out.
Yeah, I wonder why. You have a very good knowledge of Disney.
Yeah, Ashley's made sure of that.
I still have that stuff to show you, but I'm sure she's got it all. I'm sure she's got everything Disney. She don't need.
She tries to.
Doesn't need anything else. I'm sure I don't have anything Disney that she doesn't already have. I'm sure she's already got charm bracelets.
Yeah, she has
hand earrings.
Several. Yeah, she's a little. I get her a little bit of everything.
And she probably knows. It must be nice to know that as long as you get something Disney, you're doing good.
Yeah.
I might just do some of my jewelry stuff right now, and then that way since my other stuff I've got to be over there for. Boy, I've got jewelry here, there, and everywhere. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I gotta get
Eagle says, I'm sure there are Poshmark sellers here. I have a Posh account. I haven't used it in a while, though.
I have never used my Poshmark account. Never, ever. I need to list on there. Maggie, maybe I'll hit you up and you can help me with it. Because I sure do not know what I'm doing. I have a hard time shopping on Poshmark. And that's a true story. That's a cute cross. And when I got this, I didn't wear crosses. I couldn't wear crosses. Now I can wear crosses. It's got a little discoloration, but I can wear it on this side.
Glenn's closet is closed by swamp.
What?
His Poshmark is closed by swamp.
Clothes by swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Brand new sealed box does have some damage. See pictures for details. Period.
Yeah, watch Anthony. He taught me that talking to the thing. This is a Brighton cross. This is going to have to go to Deb. I'm going to have to set that aside for Deb. Because that's all she does is Brighton. Okay, this needs tested. This has got tourmaline in it. Look at this ring, Anthony. It's like I've got two of these. It's like the...
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
The thing on Jesus's head, but it doesn't have the spikes.
Yeah.
I've got one that's got the spikes.
Nice.
That's got to be tested for 925. So how was WWE Raw?
It was awesome. I went with a couple friends.
Who did you get to see? Who were the big stars that were there?
Like Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar.
You got to see Brock Lesnar?
Yep.
Is he really big?
Yeah, he's huge.
Really? Like even compared to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's over 300 pounds.
Really?
He's like pretty much all muscle, though.
So he's your size, but all muscle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that big.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Well, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And you got to see Seth Rollins. Now, I don't think he's that big.
No, he's not. He got like annihilated by Brock Lesnar. that
Oh,
night.
yeah, I would think so.
But he ended up beating Brock Lesnar for the title Sunday night.
He beat Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
How?
I don't know. It was a challenge for him, though, that's for sure.
His long hair must have been real sweaty. First, it comes out crispy. It's all crispy at first. And then it gets sweaty and it gets wet. What's everybody working on tonight?
Working on some board games right now.
Well, I was going to keep working on my listings and stuff, but I got to watch chat and stuff, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can help keep an eye on it, too. Hey, what's up, Blended Whiskey? Thanks
Hi, Blended Whiskey. I met you last night in Joy's chat. And guess what? He's got the most beautiful music when you go to his YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's got this music you'd want to sit and listen to while you drink your blended whiskey. Seriously.
Yeah, Blended Whiskey's cool.
So I'm going to be on Joy's channel tonight, Blended Whiskey, at about 9 o'clock. I think it's 9 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to be on Joy's channel tonight. Can you believe it? So welcome to my channel, baby. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I love it when new friends come. This is just a working hangout. So I don't think.
Yeah, I think one of these Saturdays, Blended Whiskey's going to hop on one of my hangouts.
Oh, yeah? So you already know Blended Whiskey?
Yep.
I just met him last night.
Yeah, Blended Whiskey's cool. I have no
He's
idea.
probably here for you then.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Anamora got me this ring.
This was complete.
Remember this ring, Anamora? And I've got a necklace that goes with it and earrings.
Blended Whiskey says he's here for both.
Retail arbitrage. What's that, honey?
Blended Whiskey's here for both of us.
Oh, you're so sweet, Blended Whiskey. I know the truth.
Oh, there's another thing.
Bros before hoes. I get it.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know if these are 925 or not. We're going to find out.
Yeah, the board games is Mickey Head.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I have no idea if I have it complete, though. That's the only problem. Oh, well, it was complete. Oh, Lord.
That's how your boxes get crushed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bend with your knees, not with your back.
I have no idea. I literally just lost a piece into, like, the void that is my, like, disgustingly overrun inventory.
Oh, that was funny.
All right, so I guess I'm not selling that anytime soon.
Just get down on your hands and knees. Dig it all up.
I'll find it later. Worst comes to worst, I'll just give it to Ashley.
No, give it to Ashley. Now here's a Kendra Scott that's tangled. Here's my issue with fashion jewelry. I don't pay any attention to it anymore. And then it gets all tangled. And I gotta test this and see if this is 925. So that needs to get untangled. There's my Avon necklace right there.
That's a later on problem.
What's that?
I said that those pieces I lost are going to become a later on problem.
A later on problem?
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of my personal jewelry in this box.
That's cool.
I was looking forever for my wedding ring, my pearl ring, my dad's class ring, and I had, in one of my brain fog phases, had mixed my personal jewelry with my selling jewelry. And so I had to go through, and of course it was with the fashion jewelry, not the semi-precious jewelry. And so I had to go through a ton. So what was your favorite part of Monday Night Raw? That would have been so cool. No joke.
I mean, honestly, my favorite part was really just being there.
How far from the ring were you?
We weren't too far. We were in like the 100 section. Like we were the section like right above the floor.
Did you tell them as they were walking past you, I used to be a professional wrestler?
I wasn't really that close, to be honest with you. Like I wasn't close enough for like any of them to hear me.
I am one of you.
I used to. It's awesome though. Like the commentator, Corey Graves. He used to have a wrestling promotion near my house. I used to wrestle for. So it was pretty cool seeing him.
That's awesome. $925. Why are these scrap? Is it broke? I wonder why I don't have that listed. That's a nice piece of... Hi, Texas Vale. What's up, baby? Hi, Kathy. And your name's not red, baby. Your picture's red. Your name's not red. I'm sorry for taking my face off the chat for a minute. Yeah, Lisa C says that's a job for nephews, Anthony, finding and counting those pieces.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to do that with them. It's much safer than putting together shelving, that's for sure.
That's the truth. Don't let them put shelving together anymore. That's your fault.
I know it is.
Kathy, it's okay that you missed Bible study, honey.
Yeah, no big deal.
Like what Anthony said earlier, that's what replay is for.
Yep.
She's not apologizing to me, though, I see. Only apologizing to you. Well, she knows she has my forever forgiveness, so.
Yeah, you don't ever have to apologize. It's like one of those things, like if you can make it, cool. If you can't, cool too.
Atlas, you're asking Kelly, what are my 3 favorite things? Depends on what you are talking about. What are my 3 favorite things for jewelry? Hi, Leticia. Leticia Cadena. Hello, Leticia Cadena. My 3 favorite things for food, my 3 favorite things for drink, my 3 favorite things of jewelry, or my 3 favorite things of clothing. So what 3 favorite things? Hi, Patties.
What's up, Pat? Hey, Kathy Phillips.
Kathy has got a 20-pound cat. Kathy Phillips, just my Kathy's Kathy Phillips.
Well, yeah, there's two Kathys in the chat. Kathy Phillips and Just Me Kathy.
Oh, where's Kathy Phillips?
She said hi, Kelly, like right underneath Texas Val. And she just said nope.
Oh, there she is.
Yep.
Hi, Kathy. I missed you. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me.
Just Me Kathy says, yeah, Kathy with a K.
Sorry about that. Alice wants to know my 3 favorite things. I don't know what favorite thing she's talking about. If I had to say, be careful merging. If I had to say my 3 favorite things like ever in the whole world, my cell phone would be the first one. And this is all on top of my husband. My husband is like the king, okay? So my husband is like the king and I'm the queen. And we worship each other. I don't know if he worships me so much, but I would say besides my husband, my dog, and family, of course, my cell phone, my personal possessions. My cell phone's my number 1. It's like I can't live without my cell phone. Sorry. And then number 2, my CPU, because I do a lot for eBay and stuff on my CPU. I watch a lot of YouTube while I'm working. And then I would say my number 3 would be my camera that I get to do my YouTube with. Because without my camera that Alice bought me, she's the one asking the question. Without that camera, I would not have the YouTube that I have, because it's because of her that I have this beautiful picture.
That is cool.
When the bug bites, when the bee stings, what are your favorite things? How about what you would collect? I love to collect Joan Rivers jewelry. I love to collect Joan Rivers jewelry.
I never would have guessed you like collecting jewelry.
I like animal brooches and
Either.
anything peacocks. Anything peacocks. Except for boxing. I love boxing memorabilia. I like to collect boxing memorabilia.
This would be more expensive.
But yeah, like Joan Rivers jewelry. I like Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers jewelry is very, very high quality. Vanessa Huron has actually sent me quite a bit of Joan Rivers jewelry. And it's just such high quality. Let's see, what else besides jewelry items would I collect? Boxing items, like boxing memorabilia. Anything Sylvester Stallone related.
Hey, yo.
I was on auction bid in eBay about 10 years ago for his original scar from First Blood.
His scar?
Yeah, the scar that was on his arm.
Uh-huh.
And it got up to like, I don't know, $180 or something like that. And I'm like, this is so expensive. I wanted to get it for under $20. No, and it went for like $170 some. The scar that was on his skin. Man, I would have gotten that and I would have been like,
yeah.
Kissing the side that touched him. I love Sylvester Stallone.
Dropping stuff again.
And then, I love 925 rings. I like rings that, like longer rings that have the longer stones. Like I got one that's not 925 in here that I just got. Like I got this beautiful cuff from Thelma yesterday. And here's my beautiful Sandy cuff. 2 more of my beautiful Sandy cuffs. I have this beer glass that I keep jewelry in. Vanessa just sent me these gorgeous hand-painted earrings that really shouldn't be in there. You don't love me now. I guess it's not in here. But I like rings that go like up and down like that. But I like the really long ones. Yeah. And I just got one of those. And it's not in here. It must be in the bedroom. Because I had it on until... I like rings like this too that... See how it goes, the style goes up and down? I like that ring. I must have taken it off. It's in my jewelry box. Because it was the last thing I took off, or it's next to my bed. I don't know. Who knows? We went over to my granddaughter's house yesterday, but my daughter's car was gone. That's my granddaughter. Have you seen this picture, Anthony? This was crazy hair day.
Oh, that's cool.
It was crazy hair day at school. Yeah, we're gonna try and get to see her. We've given my daughter lots and lots of space, so hopefully she'll let us see her now.
I'm testing a board game.
Does it working?
Yeah. It's like spinning a little Buzz Lightyear around.
Oh, that's cute. Don't have too much fun there, Anthony.
I can't catch him either. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. It finally stopped. I was wondering when it was going to stop.
I hate for you to have too much fun doing that.
Oh. Dang it. Actually, turned it back on. I'm like way too childish to be playing with this thing.
I've got some board games listed, but they don't really sell that well for me. My glassware is blowing up, though. My glassware is selling really, really well.
I have a bunch of glassware that I took in on consignment that I've literally just been putting off for a while. I'll have to run by you when I get a list it.
You should have me look at it.
I will. I literally got it like buried on the opposite side of the basement. So I basically told the lady, I was like, I don't mind doing it for you, but it's gonna like come after everything of mine is like done.
Well, that's gonna be forever.
Yeah. Well, I figure I'll be able to. Oh, I just popped the bag. Dang it. I told her I'd definitely get it done over the winter. I wish this thing would shut up. There it goes.
Okay, let's see. I don't think I'd have anything 925 in here. This is from Liz, Makeup Zombie. I think I'm going to throw some fashion jewelry in my auction tomorrow, just in the beginning. Just in the very beginning until people start coming in, and then
Do you normally get a really big crowd for your auctions?
70-some people on average.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Selma keeps track of that stuff for me. I don't usually. I'm not paying attention to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to pay attention to like actually doing work and stuff.
Oh yeah, and if I digress or I I move along,
Mm-hmm.
start talking about something else, boy, she whips me back into shape. She'll be like, Kelly, no, come on. And I'm like, sometimes it's so much fun when you're not here. She knows I love her.
I'm
But
sure.
then my viewers keep me in line too. They'll be like, enough talk, jewelry.
Yeah.
They're like, that's enough talk. We need to see jewelry.
Shut up and sell me your jewelry.
Yep. We came here to see jewelry. But when I first started, I did just fashion jewelry because that's all I had. That's all I knew.
Yeah.
And then I worked myself into 925, and then 925 is really all I do now. And I'm just getting into the gold and stuff like that.
That's cool.
What's that?
I said that's cool.
A little bit. If I just happen upon a piece or it comes in a lot or something like that. Okay, Dallas, honey, are you having some heart issues? Are you having some cardiac issues, my love? Because I was just praying for Debbie Childers today. And Anthony's here right now, and we can pray for you.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy to.
Kathy, are you having some medical problems, honey? You want Anthony to pray for you on? Because this is my chat, honey, and I can do whatever I want to do. And Anthony is not just my friend, he's my pastor. And we can pray for you.
Absolutely. I'd be honored to.
She did in the past. She had a heart defect that went undiagnosed for 40 years.
Oh, dang.
Well, amen that it got found.
Yeah. Touche.
Are you okay now, honey?
Tammy Lubati's from Pittsburgh. That's awesome. What part are you from,
Tammy? I'm so jealous. I wish I lived by Anthony. Could you just imagine that, Anthony? I'd be like, Anthony, come on over, bring a couple boxes, and we'll work. We'll just work in the garage. Have a whole studio set up out there.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Have a fridge of beers out there.
I already know Nate has me tempted. He told me his dad has a
Nate?
warehouse. Yeah, every day I'm hustling.
Oh, yeah.
He lives like all the way on the other side of the burg.
Got ya.
Tammy, you're so close to me. I live in New Kent. You're literally like 10 minutes from me. I'm surprised if we don't go to the same yard sales, most likely.
You guys are going to have to meet now.
Yeah, for sure. Uh-oh. Trouble just walked in.
Love. LSP. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It is Shark Week. It is Shark Week.
It's always Shark Week whenever you hang out with the LSP.
Hey, you know what? Craig's an awesome dude.
He is. I like him a lot. Oh, she used to live in New Kent, too. She used to live in Parnassus. Yeah, I mean, I technically live in Arnold. I'm on Dre Street, if you know where that is. It's like right over by like the Real Life Church.
Holy moly. Three parts to this earring I'm testing.
Yeah, I figured you would know, Tammy. I'm like literally like a block like outside of New Kent. So yeah, we'll have to meet up sometime. I think that'll be cool. I didn't realize you were that
He'll bring
good.
Ashley.
Huh?
He'll bring Ashley.
Yeah, for sure. Have you ever seen my channel at all before, Tammy, or you've just seen Kelly's?
Tammy's one of my peeps.
Well, yeah, I figured as much.
I hear voices outside my house.
Is that a bad thing?
Somebody's at my house talking to my husband.
If I heard voices outside of my house, that might not be such a good thing. Tammy probably knows.
There's a truck out there. My husband's talking to him, so
Gotcha.
he's got it under control, whatever it is. I think it's the neighbors.
Hip flipping daddy to the rescue.
Hip flipping daddy. Hip flipping papa. Hip flipping daddy. Whatever you want to call him. I call him my king.
Hip flipping king.
34 years. Even when I can't stand the bastard, he's my king.
Do you ever put him on your channel?
No, well, he's been on before, real quick. He was on before one time. He walked past the room naked.
Mm-hmm.
But I was blocking I was blocking the nakedness, so nobody saw it.
Yeah, definitely check it out, Tammy. I have Kelly on at least once a week. We do Bible study together on Tuesdays at 2:00.
On Pittsburgh's channel.
Yep, I do a lot of reselling stuff though, 7 days a week. Like I'll do yard sales, flea markets, garage sales, any type of estate sale, Goodwill bins. So pretty much what I do is I just buy stuff super cheap and I sell it on eBay, and then I just kind of do videos documenting what I do. Then I do like live hangouts and stuff, kind of like what I'm doing right now with Kelly. I do these like on Saturdays, and I'll typically drop a link in the chat for anybody that wants to jump on and work.
Well, he does. Him and Land Shark Picker.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Takes courage to be you. Yes, it does, especially when you're me. Land Shark Picker and Anthony do a little talk, a hangout talk show, comment thing every day from 10 to 12.
Yeah, typically till 11:15, 11:30. Although it does run long sometimes. But yeah, it's called the Mid Morning Break Room. We just get together, we talk about reselling, eBay, basically anything. Then every Friday we invite people to come on the show. That we try to spotlight different people in the community that might not, have traction with their channel, and we help them grow. Or sometimes we even have people that have more subs than us. Like this last week, we had Dominic from Primetime Treasure Hunter.
Yeah, that was cool to see him on there.
Yeah, that was all Craig. Craig made that happen.
Well, I am striking out.
With what?
Oh, this 925. Oh, that's 925. It's got to be scrap because I only have one piece.
What do you do to test it? You just scrape a little piece off?
It's
on it?
You take the jewelry, okay?
Uh-huh.
You scratch it in an inconspicuous area, and then you drop a drop of acid. This is actual acid for silver onto it, okay? And then you take a cotton swab, like this one here was 925. Let's see if this one's 925. If it's red, if it comes up red, it's 925.
Nice.
And it's come up red.
That's cool.
So that's 925 piece. Now, which piece was it? Couldn't tell you.
What's up, Four-Eyed Hustler? Thanks for being here, man. He wants to know what's the most profit you sold today.
Oh, the most profit I sold today?
Does it have to be a sale that came in today or something that we've been paid for today? Does that count too? Because today I haven't had the greatest day of sales because I basically put all my effort into NASCAR Man's auction that we had last night. But
I would say not that great of sales today. About $15. I've had 3 sales today, and the highest one's like $15.
Yeah, I'd say the highest one I had, I think, was like 94. But that was from the auction. I had a guy buy 4 lots from me last night.
I'd have to check the other account to verify, but
although I bought a bunch of GameCube and Wii games over the weekend, and like my account's been blowing up, selling out all them games. I got all the party Nintendo stuff, so it was like a major home run. I was talking about it the other day on the Hangout we do on my channel, and I was talking about how my wife like yelled at me for spending $60 at this guy's house, and I was like, Ash, I'm gonna like make 10 times that, and then like literally within like the first hour of listing stuff, we got probably $300 in sales. So to date on that deal, I'm probably up about 500, and I still have probably 6 or 7 games left. The name of my channel is Pittsburgh. You'll see like the little label under me there. It says Pittsburgh Anthony. So that's my channel. I'll go ahead and get you a link to it.
I sold this was a couple days ago, but I sold a teapot that I paid 69 cents for. I sold the teapot for $18, and then I made $4 on shipping. So that was a good sale. I do a lot of glassware, like I'll show you. Like those 2 coffee cups, I took a best offer of $8 on. Those 4 shot glasses, I took a best offer. It was a sale item, $9.74. So my glassware has been on fire, but it's not been that much. Like those 2 shot glasses right there, $7.49. Been selling a lot of shot glasses. These 2 Michigan glasses, I took a best offer of $5 because the guy lives in the next town over. And so I made like $7 on my shipping. So I went ahead and I paid 69 cents for those. So, and then this is one I've got to pack up now. These vacuum bags that I just sold for $7. So depending on my shipping, see, I'll mark prices up on things because I know that I'm going to run a 20% off sale. And then I'll take $1 or 2 less for best offer. It doesn't have to. I pay so cheap for my items. Usually I pay 69 cents for my items. So my items don't have to sell for astronomical amounts for me to be making 10 times my money. You know what I mean? Here's a bolt of fabric. Frozen fabric, a whole bolt of fabric I sold for $16.09 on best offer, and that was a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably pull up a few sales I've had recently on eBay.
A lot of my items lately have been low dollar items, except for that lids off. I sold that for $60. Of course, it came back. They took my factory sealed brand new one and then sent me their junky broken one in return with their box. They even sent me their old box that had water damage and it was all beat up and everything, and you could tell it was a clear bait and switch. I sold a necklace for $25 on eBay. There's the lids off I sold. It says returned. $60. I knew because I listed it for $60. It sold like 45 minutes after I listed it. They didn't do, hi, Douglas Sample. Hey, I sold a nice men's ring as well. Look what I just found, Douglas. I don't know what size it is, though. I gotta see what size it is.
Be safe in that storm, Kathy.
It's a 9, Douglas. And I don't think it's a 925. I gotta test it. That's what I'm doing right now.
That's
Kathy, it's the best way to do it.
Here's a major bolo for you guys if you ever look into GameCube stuff. Wait for that to actually show. The listing in the middle there, I just sold for $72. It's just a disc for a Game Boy player for GameCube. It's not even the Game Boy player, just the disc itself.
Just the disc?
Just the disc, $72.
Because the Game Boy disc is so rare?
Yeah, because a lot of people lost them. Like, they still have the player, but you need to have the actual disc inside the GameCube to be able to play the Game Boy games on it. I saw that, and the dude only wanted $2 for it. So, like, literally, I snatched up all these games, like, for just a little bit over $2 per. I think I got 28, and I gave the guy $60.
That's incredible.
We have a video being released in, like, a couple weeks from that deal. Like, I gave that deal its own video. I had one guy buy 9 games off of me.
9?
$168. So he bought Spyro Enter the Dragon for GameCube, Crazy Taxi on GameCube, Sonic Adventure Battle 2 on GameCube, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I got $50 from him for that one. That was like a $70 game. I gave him a break since he was buying so many. He bought Dragon Ball, Revenge of King Piccolo for the Wii, Pikmin for GameCube, Pikmin 2 for GameCube, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, and Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest edition for the GameCube. So he bought all those for $160 plus shipping.
Awesome. Hey, Douglas, were you happy with your ring that you got from me, baby? That Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. It was a 9.5 for your pinky. Were you happy with that ring? I just want to make sure. I like Habitat for Humanity, Kathy. Yeah, mine has everything too, like a garage sale. All right, now I'm going to pay attention to what I'm testing.
I can keep an eye on the chat for you if you need to do something. If someone says something directly to you, I'll just tell you.
Well, I got my stuff mixed up, so I was testing positive for 925, but I didn't know what was 925. I try and line them up in the order that I'm testing. Because this is just scrap 925. It's pieces that I only have one of. So they're just scrap.
Douglas sent you an email. Says it fits, and he sent you an email.
It fits. Sent you an email. Uh-oh. If he sent me an email, that's bad. He wants to return it.
Well, he says it fits, so.
I always think the worst.
Maybe he just sent you a picture of him wearing it.
Yeah, that's true. I do ask people to do that. Geez, this lot of jewelry I bought finally shipped. I bought it 2 weeks ago. Thanks for shipping it within 2 weeks. When did you email it, baby? Wonder if it went to my Kelly Haggard.
Do you
Should
keep
have.
your email on your description or anything, Kelly?
What?
Do you keep your email in your description?
No, I still haven't figured out how to do that. It's real easy though. People have figured it out. Hit Flippin' Mama at Yahoo.
Yeah.
Yes, a photo was in the email. It'll come to me. And that's what it's all about. I'm looking out. Alice, that is gorgeous. Look what Alice, I have one that says Hit Flippin' Mama. That's my name. I'm fond of that. Look at this, you guys, what Alice just made me. If I can get it to pull up with my gloves on.
You're really beating that phone.
Son of a...
Not one of your favorite things anymore, huh?
Look at, you can't see the whole thing, but look at the logo she just made me.
Oh, that's really cool.
I don't know how to put it.
You gonna put that on your channel?
I don't know. I kind of like the one with my face.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that'll definitely have to be like one of my... That'll definitely have to be one of my my monikers. I'll show you the one that I like. It's got writing on it, but I kind of like this one. It's my profile picture, but I made it purple. See? Look, Anthony.
Yeah, that is cool.
You didn't even look at it yet.
I'm looking at it right now.
Don't be afraid of me.
I'm not. I see you looking out the corner trying to see if I'm really looking.
I am. But I like that because it says Hit Flippin' Mama up here. Just take away the live auction.
Yeah.
And it's 7 p.m. and it just says, Hit Flippin' Mama on it. That was Anthony's. I am. I don't want to make Hit Flippin' Mama mad.
Yeah, you don't mess with Hit Flippin' Mama. She don't play around.
Look, I'm very loving, but I'm stern. Hang on, I gotta answer this text.
Did you happen to see? I don't know if you know her, DC Sales.
DC Sales, yes, I've heard of them.
She sent me a license plate for my car, and it's awesome.
I saw it. It says Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm missing a couple.
So yeah, basically, here. So basically, I've got a line of scratches on here. Okay, you scratch the jewelry on the scratching stone. You never put acid directly on the jewelry. Okay, and then you drop the drops onto the. You drop the drops directly onto. And then you can take a paper towel or whatever. I just use Q-tips. And I'll take it and wipe it across.
It's easy
And if it's red, it's 925.
So that's 925, huh?
That is very red. Okay. You can also tell a lot of times by the way it scratches on the board. So we've got red here. So that's 925.
So let me ask you this. What color does it turn if it's not 925?
It just stays yellow.
Okay.
I'll show you. So this is a piece that's actually marked 925. And it does have a little bit of red in there, but I'll have to test that again on a dry spot. Because it only had a little bit of red, so I wasn't real happy with that. And so again, see, it's coming up. Where am I? Anthony. See,
Yeah.
it's coming up like plain. It's not coming up red.
Yeah.
So the acid just goes away in the Q-tip. So that's how I know that that item is not 925, even though it's marked 925. That's why it's important, and that's why I test everything, even though it's marked 925. I will still test it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm rubbing this item. This item's coming up red. So that's 925. And that item's coming up red. So that's 925. So all of this is 925 except for the men's ring. And I'm just going to use this shirt that is garbage now to wipe the acid off of here. I'm going to scratch this men's ring one more time. Give it a really deep scratch. I didn't think it was 925. It wasn't marked 925. It's not scratching like it's 925. You can see right now without me doing anything. You can see my chub rolls and everything. Nobody said you'd be able to see my chub rolls.
Hey, Crystal. Glad to see you here.
Hi, Crystal, baby. How are you? Thank you for showing that stuff I sent you. You didn't have to show that stuff on air. Hi, honey. Mm-hmm.
Jamie Reardon liked that picture of you, Kelly.
Which picture?
I think the one of your face that you showed.
The purple one?
Yeah.
Jamie, you like that picture? That's my profile picture. Just made purple. Now you can tell this is not red. And you can tell from the scratch, it's a weak scratch. So, unfortunately, this men's ring that's a size 9, that would fit me perfectly right here, is not 925. But I do believe it's stainless steel because I just scratched the crap out of it and you can't even tell. And it's a beautiful ring, and you put it on. Of course, it could be gold.
Jennifer Hayes is here. She said, "Great, I'm just in time to see chub rolls."
Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, they're right here.
Yeah.
And then this one down here, you can't see.
It's all about them chub rolls.
Hey, now.
I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
Hey, I got chub for everybody.
Hey, I got some too.
I got enough chub for everybody. My husband hates it when I call it my chub.
Yeah.
He's just like, babe.
It's because he doesn't see you that way.
No.
I don't like when Ashley speaks that way either, so I understand.
I'm comfortable in my body.
And that's a good thing.
I've gained 25 pounds. I wish my body were were smaller. But I need to weigh myself again and then, go from there.
Yeah. I'm in the process of needing to shed weight myself, so I fully understand.
I need to do a live weigh-in to keep myself.
Tammy just lost 45 pounds.
Huh?
Tammy just lost 45 pounds.
How'd you do it, Tammy? Yeah, let me see if I got my email. Oh, it's not going to let me in. Oh, it did. Well, if I can get in with a rubber glove. Oh, my thumbprint is open.
Atkins low carb. My wife just well, we're kind of off the boat right now, but that's my wife's diet of choice. Is she does keto though. She likes the high fat, low carb.
Send it to me again. HIPFLIPPIN at yahoo.com. Will somebody put that in the chat for Mama, please? HIPFLIPPIN MAMMA at yahoo.com.
Kathy does keto too. Texas Vel lost 50 pounds.
Good for you.
I need to hang out with you guys and drop some of this.
Wow.
I mean, I'm putting it on. Oh, look at it. You got two people dropping it in. You got Kay Dallas and just me, Kathy.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kathy.
I may be getting to meet Kathy here in a few weeks. She's supposed to be coming through Pittsburgh.
So jealous. Although I did get to just go meet Thelma, which doesn't mean anything to you, but a lot of other people in the chat.
Yeah.
Maggie, you are so skinny, you don't even need to worry about it. You know what I always say? Those skinny bitches that complain about how fat they are just need to shut up. I would love to have your problem, but you know what? My problem is my problem, and it's a problem because it's my problem, and I'm not doing anything about the problem. That's why I have the problem.
Yeah.
I've gained weight because I eat at night. So I could check this for gold. I think it's stainless steel, though. Which is still nice. So in this case, people of the testing communities, here's my scratch. So it's not that dark, which tells me, So I'm going to start with 10 karat, and we'll see if we can see through the scratch with the 10 karat. And right now, you see how you can still see the scratch? You can see the scratch through the 10 karat gold. So that means it's at least 10 karat gold. But we'll see how long it holds. Now I'm going to try 14 karat. It's not marked 14 karat though. I'm a little hesitant to call it 14 karat or 10 karat gold at this point. Although it's holding through 14 karat too. So the next one would be 18 karat. I can still see the lines just perfectly fine. I think it's stainless steel. But I don't know why it wouldn't be eaten through it. So now I have to do another scratch test. The nice thing about quality rings is you can do scratch tests on them. Now this is a good scratch right here. This is a good scratch. It doesn't, when you do have a quality piece of silver or gold, when you scratch it on this stone, it actually polishes the stone. It doesn't hurt the stone at all. So it went through all of those. Let's try 24.
Kathy was asking how the auction went last night. It went really good. I sold all of my lots. There were a couple people that got really good deals, so I'm happy for them. I sold a lot of stuff I would either buy myself or that people could flip and make money on. So I think everybody will end up being happy. I just actually got all the orders out today. It was like a big mess because they were so heavy and there were so many of them going out at once. One guy got 4 lots. So I ended up having to put together one big box and send it out FedEx. But yeah, it went really good. You know, I made some money, which is always nice. Able to get some stuff out of the basement because I have like my death pile is like disgustingly large and it's like overflowing.
Okay, guys, so you see how on here you can still see the line through all of that? All of that acid, you can still see the line through it. That means that that is enough gold that that acid can't eat through it. You see how this ate through the line? You can't see the line through there. So you cannot see the line. You can see the line through here. See the line? You get to this one, you cannot see the line through there. That's what it would do if it wasn't the gold. So I think I may have a piece of gold on my hands.
There you go.
So now I'm going to test the 22 karat again, just to make sure, because it did eat away on 22 karat a little bit.
How do you source most of your jewelry, Kelly?
I have a couple honey holes and then I do some online. Now see, the 22 karat did eat through here. You cannot see the line through there. You cannot see the line through there, just a little bit. Not enough to count, okay? Doesn't count. So then we're going to go to 18. It might have been I just didn't have a good scratch before. And the 18's holding. You can still see the line through it. Usually, if you can still see the line within 10 or 15 seconds, it's going to be true. Just focus, please. So it's definitely an 18 karat gold ring. Now, if I put 10 karat on there, it's still going to show. If I put 14 on there, it's going to show. If I put 18 on there, which is on there now, it still shows. It's 18 karat gold. But if I put 24 or 22 karat on there, it eats away. So when I put 22 karat on there, it ate it away. So that tells me that the acid ate away the 22 karat gold, or ate away the gold. So it's not 22 karat. So it's 18 karat. So this is an 18 karat gold ring. I knew it was a high quality ring, but it's not marked 18 karat gold. Now this could be an 18 karat gold plate. This could be 18 karat gold plate, or this could be 18 karat gold, and it's been worn so much that the 18 karat mark has been worn off of it. Now there is a little bit of marks in here. Okay, for all of you in the kit and a kit. For all of you, for all of you up in this chat.
Up in here. Up in here.
I'm about to put sexy on.
Uh-oh.
Anthony, do you know who sexy is?
I don't know.
Who in the chat knows what sexy is? Just put a 1 in the chat if you know who sexy is. Yep, you can put a magnet to it. Who in the chat knows what sexy is? I'm going to be so disappointed.
I believe Lisa C does. She says, "Oh, I love sexy."
Huh?
Oh, yep, you got a lot of 1s.
Okay. Looking for my magnets. Where's my bracelet that's got the magnet thing on it? Where's my magnets when I need them? I can feel the wind. Oh, here's a magnet. It might be plate because it's picking just a little bit. This is sexy. This is named sexy. This is sexy. Now, look, I've warned all the gentlemen in the chat before I put sexy on. I am completely dedicated to my husband. Don't let how I look in this lead you astray from your wives, okay? Anthony, look. Can you see my eyes?
I can't actually. Maybe a little bit.
Hang on, let me go to 1.
Oh, I can now. I can see him now, yeah.
Watch, you see how big they get? Watch.
It's almost like an Instagram filter.
Okay, let's look. It's probably just a gold plate. I would sell it as, well, stainless steel is magnetic, isn't it?
I don't know. Hey, Donatella. Good to see you.
This is a nice quality ring, though. I'm going to have to ask Thelma on this. I'm going to have to do some research.
Awesome. Donatella, I'm looking forward to receiving. She just shipped me out a game with a little extra. I like me some extra.
She likes to put extras in because she's always like, oh my God, they bought it for this much. And
Donatella's awesome. I love her auctions because she always has video games.
Donatella's the bomb.
.com, absolutely.
She is the dig dog diggity dang dong bomb. She had some good stuff in there, but she in that one lot that I was looking at, but I was like, nope, I don't know anything about video games. I can't do anything about video games. Yep, don't know nothing about video games. But I wanted like that the radio.
Yeah.
Now look, you know what I did one time with this was sexy?
What?
I get to wearing sexy and I forget I have her on. And one time I went to bed with sexy on.
I'm sure hip flipping Papa like that.
Hip flipping daddy kind of smacked me and said, take that damn thing off. I was like, what? And I'm like, oh, sexy. He goes, no, it's not. See how this is like just yellow? Let me get it to focus. See how it's yellow, Anthony?
Yeah.
It just stays clear. That's not 925.
Yeah.
And this is
I'm probably going to have to at some point jump off and go make dinner for my wife. She's getting out of work pretty much any minute.
You go ahead, baby boy. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Oh, yeah, anytime. I'm going to hang out just a couple more minutes because I want to get this Megazord listed.
You guys, this is why I always say to all my jewelry people out there, this is marked 925. And it does not test 925. I have several pieces that test 925, and it tests 925 Thailand. 925D Thailand. And Thailand is good for 925. But none of this is 925 unless this little spring back here, this little tiny component's 925. It's the only part that I didn't test. And they can do that. They can put 925 even if one little spot is only 925. But yeah, Anthony, my glassware has been selling like crazy. It's not huge sellers, but it's moving and making room for other things, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I think I'm confident enough in my shipping now to start doing more glass. You know, at first I wouldn't do glass because I didn't want to ship it, but like I feel like my shipping's gotten to the level right now where I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah. So I'm going to sell this ring as fashion jewelry. Stainless steel. Because it's got a little bit of pull to it with the magnet. So that tells me it's not pure gold. It's gold. It's gold over. Which I can, you know.
I don't know what my wife did to this thing. Every time she takes something from down here, it like doesn't work when I get it back. I can't even get
We try our best.
Huh?
Look, we try our best. Okay? We don't know. We don't know.
Speaking in generalities, I was just talking in my wife-alities.
Well, we don't know how things are supposed to be handled correctly half the time. And we do our best, and no, we don't take care of things like you guys do. We're sorry.
She does if it's hers.
This is why my husband doesn't let me play with his toys. You know what, Lisa C? I'm looking to hook up this 19-inch TV that I have over here because it's got a computer hookup. But I got to figure out how to hook the TV to the computer monitor. So I can use them both.
I did steal my wife's scale there for down here. So
Oh, you did? LSG, that peacock was beautiful with my name. Did you see my face that I had? That maybe we can somehow incorporate both of them. You know, the purple one that with my... I'm going to have to get with you. And definitely, maybe you can help me with my t-shirts too. Because I haven't been doing my scan and cut because I can't get my graphics game under... I can't get my graphics game going.
Do you have merch at all, Kelly?
Well, I will once I get my graphics game under control. I can figure out how to do graphics.
Well, seems like you have some pretty good people in your community here that are willing to help you with that.
Yeah, I do. And it wasn't so much to sell, but it was so much to give away in practice because I wanted my own hip flipping mama t-shirt. But then I started getting orders and requests. This is what I want mine like. This is what I want mine like. And I'm getting emails, Mama, why can't I buy my t-shirt yet? Why can't I buy my t-shirt yet? I'd like to order my t-shirt. How much are they? And it's like, I don't even know how to make them yet. And I wasn't doing them to sell them, but I have a market for them. And so it appears I may. You know, I wanted to do them for like a giveaway. You know what I mean?
Do like a Teespring where you don't even have to put money into it. I did it.
I don't want to do that because then people are charged exorbitant amounts. Like to get a sweatshirt, it cost me like $36 or $38 to get a sweatshirt of Todd's, and then it took them like 6 weeks to get it to me.
That sucks.
Thank you, Donatella, for the thumbs up.
Safe travels to the post office.
Yeah, Alice G, I'll call you, baby. We definitely have got to get together. We have got to get together on that. And thank you so much for wanting to help me. Lord have mercy, woman. You have no idea. If I would have went to eBay Open this year, I would have stayed with Alice. Alice and I would have roomed together.
You go next year?
Yeah, I am. Thelma and I are gonna save up. We're gonna go next year.
That's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna see how this trip goes that I'm doing in September. Ideally, what I'd like to be able to do is travel like to all these different parts of the country, stay a week, do some sourcing, and try to make enough money to cover the trip and a little bit more. So I'm going to do my like trial run with Derek this September, and we're going to go to like 5 different states sourcing. I'm going to meet up with like Ryan and Pam from Thrift Mind and like anybody else.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're good people. And,
yes, they are. And Pammy always goes, Mama. You ever notice that when I say hi in the chat?
Yep.
Mama.
Yeah, they're definitely good people.
I know I was supposed to be on their chat one day, and I totally was zonked. It was a bad fibro day, and I was laying on the couch watching their live, and I mentioned something, and Pam's like, Mama, you're supposed to be our guest tonight. And I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, I was on their channel one time when they were still doing like the interviews.
Yeah.
I was on actually the day they got the big shout out from Lonnie when they started blowing up. I think they only had like 500 subs at the time, and then like overnight they were like over 1,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and their channel is just really taking off, and I mean I can see why.
Well, they do a lot of content.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I really enjoy their channel a lot.
They're just a cute couple. I love their dog, Kimber.
Yep. Got a cat named Catan. I think they have 2 cats, but I think only the one is ever featured in videos.
What'd you say was the name?
Catan.
Catan? Yeah.
Well, I'm going to jump off, and I got to go cook dinner.
All right,
appreciate you having me on. And
hey, Anthony, it was nice hanging out with you, babe, because you and I have not hung out except for Bible study in a very long time. So thank you.
Yeah, not a problem. Life's starting to get normal again. I'm going to try to stop pushing myself as hard. That's really what it's been. I've been like grinding hard, trying to do the content every day, trying to do, pump up the eBay store as much as I can and, all that. So should be getting back to normal here soon. But I definitely appreciate you having me on. Everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us. And if
you guys go sub to Anthony. Put something in the chat, Anthony, so they can sub to you.
Here's the link to my channel. Go ahead and sub. I'd really appreciate it. I do content 7 days a week. Some days I even do double uploads. So would love to have you guys be a part of my community as well. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys later on.
Love you, Anthony.
Love you too, Kelly.
Mama loves you so much. Guys, go and sub to him. He seriously has content. He used to put content out once a week, but then it was so old you know, because he'd be like, yeah, we're going to go do this and this, or I picked this up. And then like 2 weeks later, he's putting the video out. And I'm like, you need to do content every single day. Every single day you need to do content. Kathy, are you still in the chat? Either one of the Kathys? Just me, Kathy, are you in the chat? Does anybody want to jump on here with me? On Stream Duck? Whatever it's called. Streamworks or Stream Duck or what is it? Stream something. Kay, you want to jump on? Tammy, you want to jump on? Lisa C, are you guys still here? Blended Whiskey, you want to jump on? Come on, Whiskey! Marie, I know you'll jump on. Jen, are you still here? It's dinner time for a lot of people. It's 6:30 here, so it's like 4:30, 5:30 for a lot of you guys. Texas Vale, you still here? He is such a nice guy. You don't have a webcam. I've got to test this little tiny stone on this gold tone. Look at this tiny little thing. It tested its gold tone. See that? Way back in the 70s, they would put real gemstones in gold tone settings. And this is, it's either jadeite or spinel. But I'm leaning more towards spinel because it's cut. Oh, no, let's see. Let's make sure we're calibrated. We're calibrated there. Let's make sure we're calibrated for and we're sitting even. I've got so many baskets all around me, you guys. I've got to get these baskets done. All right, let's put her back in its bag. Jadeite spinel. Maybe we'll sell that tomorrow. Maybe we won't. Lisa, Smoky Topaz are I mean, any topaz is worth messing with. If it's like a smoky quartz, that would be not as desirable. But smoky topaz, any topaz is worth messing with, I think. Hi, Crystal. Yeah, I'll send you the link. I have a surprise. Just a moment for you. Just a moment or two. I need to do this but once a day. But this, my lovely, I must do right away. There you go, Crystal. It's in your Facebook, my darling. Well, you know what, Lisa? Take them to a jeweler, see what the jeweler says, see if he thinks that they're worth putting in other settings. I sent you the link, Crystal. It's a Presidium Gem Tester 2. Let me turn it off. Presidium Gem Tester 2. And it doesn't go any farther than that, so. Because they can check the clarity of it and check the authenticity of the topaz, because you don't know, maybe it's not topaz. He could have been sold the topaz, but it might be quartz, or it could be something else. You never know. Alice, thank you so much for offering to help me. I just appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. I'm waiting for Crystal to come on. Here she comes. Hi, baby.
Hello.
You have a little bit of a lag.
How are you?
I'm good. Your hair looks phenomenal.
Thank you. I just got back from a trade show, so I was feeling my vintage pinup vibes.
You're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
What'd you do at the trade show?
I was a buyer, so I'm looking at some vintage reproduction dresses to put in my store.
Oh, wow. So,
yeah.
Did you buy, or were you just looking?
Just looking. You couldn't purchase today. You could put in like a purchase order, but you couldn't purchase anything to take home.
I gotcha. How exciting. Oh, sorry. I'm tired.
You're going really slow. There we go.
You know, Kay, jewelers can charge praise a piece, and it just depends on the piece. They can charge. When I used to work for a jeweler back when I was 18, I'm not going to say that was 35 years ago or 33 years ago or whatever it is, but it was. I mean, they could charge anywhere from $30 to $70 depending on the piece, you know, how many stones it had and things like that. So I have no idea now how much it costs. Or if, you know, it depends on the jeweler. They could, you know, you could walk in and they could take a look at it, put it on their tester and just tell you, because they're going to have the nicer testers than what I have, obviously. But it wouldn't hurt to walk in and say, hey, I have this ring. How much would it, you know, can you tell me, is it authentic? Or what type of stone it is? Look at this hunk of ring, Crystal.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I don't think it's 925. I'm going to test it.
That's really pretty. Wow.
I think I'm going to sell it. Even if it's not 925, I'm going to sell it tomorrow into my auction. It'll be a nice little $5 ring.
Did you see the keychain I made out of all the charms you sent me?
Yes, I saw the day that you showed the poster.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have it hanging right back there, like right by where I take all my pictures. So I have it hanging right there.
You didn't have to show that. That was just between you and me.
Oh, I know, but I'm grateful, so I like to share.
Well, that was nice. I'm glad you like the charms. The buffalo, I loved the buffalo. I was like, oh, it's the buffalo. But I had to send the buffalo because it went with everything else, and I wanted you to have the buffalo.
No, I love the buffalo.
I knew
I got
you
my
would.
keychain right here. So I have it.
I knew you would love the buffalo.
I do. I love it. And it's such a pretty color, too.
I know. You like that color. I know you like that color. And it matches your shirt.
Yeah, it does kind of match my dress. The buffalo's a little bit more blue. My dress is kind of a green, but it's really pretty. And then it's like that copper color on the other side.
Yeah.
So it's really pretty.
Yes, it's because I love you.
I know. My friend. My mama.
My mama. You're cyber mama.
My what?
Your cyber mama.
Cyber mama. Yeah.
Oh, wow, Kay. Well, if you want to see if they're real diamonds, spend $20 and get a diamond tester off of Amazon then. And then that diamond tester will tell you if they're real. It won't tell you if it's marcasite, but it'll tell you if it's diamond. See, I've got this watch that's got gemstones in it. See this watch?
Yeah.
Those are all gemstones in there.
That's pretty.
And I put a new battery in it. I'm gonna show it to everybody tomorrow. We'll see if anybody wants to buy it.
No, that's really pretty. I love watches. I have a very tiny wrist, so it's hard for me sometimes to find a watch that'll fit without like this giant piece hanging off the end. Yeah.
See, and then I'm the exact opposite. I have a size 8 wrist.
No, my wrist is really little. I have this bracelet that I wear. This was my son's when he was a baby. So,
oh my goodness.
So I wear it now. Yeah.
How many inches is your
How many inches is your? Let me see. I think I have a measuring tape right here. So it's tiny, I know that. Let's see. It's like 5 3/4.
Wow.
It's little. It's tiny.
You are tiny, girl.
I'm not tiny, but my wrists are tiny.
You're tiny.
Oh, my wrists are tiny. It's
you know
hot.
What size my wrist is?
What size?
8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like an average size though? I don't know.
No. Like a 7 is an average size.
Oh. Oh yeah, Kay says the average size is 7. Okay, I guess mine is even smaller than I thought.
Yeah, you have a little wrist. Tiny. Is that your son?
Huh?
Is that your son that just came in?
Yeah, but he doesn't like to be on camera.
Ask him if Mama can say hi.
Okay, he went to the restroom. Let me see if he'll come over here.
Okay. What do you call him?
Jake.
Oh, you don't have a special nickname for him?
When he was younger, I called him Bug.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was Bug.
So, If I called him Buggy Boy, he wouldn't like it, would he?
Oh, I don't think he would care.
Okay.
He doesn't mind.
Because I do nicknames for kids.
Yeah. I call him all kinds of things. I'll call him Monkey. I call him Monkey probably a lot.
I'll call him Jake and then ask him what I can call him. And see how long.
That would be nice. Okay, like a stretchy watch band. I'd like that.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I had like a stretchy bracelet before. You know what? In fact, I think it's here in my drawer. And it was always catching, you know, like this one. It has little owls on it. But it was always catching the hairs on my arm. And it would like, you know, pull on the hairs. So I never wear this thing.
Well, that's yuck.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Or you can shave your arms.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
You know what? I waxed my arms for probably 2 or 3 years until hardly any hairs come back. Like I haven't shaved my arms in forever, and I only have like a few hairs. I mean, do you see any hair on my arms?
No, not really.
Yeah,
it's hard to see
it.
on camera, but
it's because, well, I have a good camera. Let me find some hair and then I'll zoom in on it. It's my channel. I can zoom in on my arm hair if I want to.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you see it? See that arm hair?
Yeah, like one.
Yeah.
Like one hair.
Yeah, so I that's why once in a while I'll run a blade across it. If you wax them, it really hurts the first couple times you do it. If you just sugar wax it, but then it grows back less and less and less. And after about the third time of doing it, you hardly have anything that grows back. And I'm hairy like an Italian when it comes to my arms, my legs. I mean, I'll shave my legs at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock I've got stubble.
Yeah, I'm kind of that way too.
Yeah. So, and I used to wax my legs, and I don't have that much hair on my legs either. I still have some.
I just shaved.
Potty.
Yeah, or he went to get something to eat. I don't know. He went down the hall that way.
Call him.
Jake. I don't know where he went. He'll be back, I'm sure. He doesn't hang out in the living room very often, so I'm sure he'll be back.
He knows who I am because you sent pictures of him to me.
Hey, Jake. Mama wants to say hi. Can you come say hi real quick? Just say hi. When you say hi.
Hi, Jake.
Wait, hold on.
I love your hair, baby. You still got your mohawk underneath, though? Are your sides still shaved?
Yeah.
Good boy.
He's in need of a haircut, but it's still short.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake, I love it. Thank you for saying hi, honey.
He has beautiful hair.
I was going to ask your mom used to call you Bug or Buggy, and I thought, is that because you like bugs?
No.
Not in any sort of way.
I was gonna call you Buggy Boy. Can I call you Buggy Boy for my special mama nickname?
I mean, go ahead.
You want
Another name to add to the list.
Buggy Boy.
Buggy Boy? Okay.
Cute.
Because when I'm talking to Mama, I'm gonna expect you to come say hi to me. Because I've kept up on your pictures and stuff that your mom posts of you and everything, rocking the Native American long hair and the mohawk and all that stuff, looking sexy. Definitely. Your mom shows me all the sexy pictures of you. Yeah.
He's very handsome.
You are very handsome, Jake. You are
I mean, I
very,
disagree, but
very handsome. Did you know, I know that you know that you're Native American, but did you know I'm Native American too?
not
I'm
really.
I'm Lakota.
Lakota, yeah.
What Native American are you?
Cherokee.
Very good.
You okay, so you know.
Mhm.
He knows all about it, huh?
Not all about it, but he's learning.
You know,
Oh,
Jake, you know why you're so handsome, right? Because the Cherokee people were known as the beautiful ones. The Cherokee were known as the beautiful people. And if you look back at videos, documentaries, and photos of Cherokee, they had the best complexions and they were the most gorgeous Native Americans. Most gorgeous Native Americans. Well, your mom is gorgeous beyond belief anyway, and your
Oh.
dad's pretty nice to look at. So I would expect for you to be very handsome. Well-
You are handsome.
Well,
Sorry, don't embarrass you.
listen, Buggy Boy. Listen, Buggy Boy. Can you do me a favor? Will you blow Mama a kiss? Can you blow me a kiss? Aw, I love you.
You got a kiss and then he ran out. That's awesome.
That's all I want. My day is made.
You know, and he doesn't do that for anybody. He never comes on camera, so that's special. That's special.
Well, I'm happy that he did for me.
Yes. That's awesome.
Mama's got a way with kids and animals.
Yeah. It's
Well,
your smile.
Huh?
It's your smile.
Aw. No, I love them. Well, I feel like I know him from the pictures and everything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's such a beautiful boy. And I love that his hair is so long.
I know. It's really long and it grows super fast.
He needs to keep growing it.
Yeah, he's only been growing it for a few years and it's already that long.
Are all the girls at school jealous?
He hasn't started school yet. He starts on Monday. And he's
Okay.
going to a new school, so we'll see.
Well, that will be
Brand new
exciting.
school. Yeah.
You're going to have to call me, Crystal, after he goes to bed Monday and let me know how it went because I'll be praying.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. But, you know, it just, when it's a new school, I just always think, you just never know.
Yeah.
I always have that fear of getting lost, but kids don't seem to get lost.
Oh, well, he does the online schooling. So,
So he's going to be home.
he'll be home, yeah. But he still gets to meet all of the kids and
That's right. You told me that. I knew that.
yeah, they go on field trips and things like that. So
Hi, John. How are you, John? Hi, Jude. Jude, let me give you a little tour. Let me move this jewelry. And I'll give you a little tour. Now, everything's messy, but okay, so I've got baskets all there. Baskets there. Baskets. Hang on. And I don't even have them all up here. Baskets there. And baskets there. And then I've got the pie plate one from Goodwill down here. Yeah, we're leaving that one down there because it's got glassware in it. So, maybe tomorrow, if you have time, Jude, you'll have to Facebook message me, and I can show you each one if you want. Brady said, John, Dad's Vintage Garage. His son Brady said that Buggy Boy is handsome too.
Thank you.
Yeah, Jude, it feels like I hit the mother load. It really, really does. And I'll show you. I'll be getting ready for my auction tomorrow, but I've done a little bit of it today, so I feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the game. And I've done a lot for eBay today, so I don't have to worry about that, but I do have shipping tomorrow. So I'll have that to deal with, but just whenever's convenient for you, honey. Now, the first time I tested this, it tested positive for 925, and now I test it and it doesn't test positive. I wonder if part of it is and part of it isn't, or I could have been picking up part of a previous scratch. Hi, Kathy. What are you working on, Crystal, my love?
Nothing right now. I just got back, and so it's really hot. I'm just trying to cool down.
I bet you are jazzed. How many orders did you put in?
I didn't put in any, so I just wanted to go and see the quality of the different designers that were there.
Stuff?
I'm sorry?
The fabrics and whatnot?
Yeah, I wanted to see the fabrics and then who was local, and a lot of them are overseas because this is a trade show that's usually in London.
Oh.
So there were a lot of people there from Australia, from the UK, from China. But I found a couple people that are local here in California and also in Las Vegas. So I will definitely be doing business with them. But like this is one. Look at her business card. It's Lilo and Stitch.
That is so adorable.
It's super cute. And then on the back, so she's local really here cute. In Las Vegas, and she's a designer.
She's nice and close. Kathy, yeah. I'm so glad you're back, honey.
And then I met this lady today, Bernie Dexter. She's in Oregon, so she's not too far.
Yeah, that's not too far from you.
Yeah, she does a lot of really pretty pinup dresses or like vintage reproduction dresses.
Yeah.
So that was cool. And then
now, are you thinking about those for yourself and to sell, or just strictly to sell?
Both, because I've always worn vintage pieces and been very into the retro pinup style. So of course, you know, I'll put them in my store and maybe buy one for myself.
I bet you have a lot more out there in Las Vegas, being that people do shows and plays and all kinds of stuff out there.
There's actually more that I have found in like Los Angeles than there is in Vegas. Vegas is really small.
Well,
so
I would expect there to be in Los Angeles, of course, but
yeah. There's a couple of shops.
Vegas has shows and stuff like that, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of like you know, thrift stores where you can pick up vintage, but just a few stores here that actually make vintage reproduction. So it's they're new pieces but made to look vintage.
So you want new made to look vintage.
Yes.
I gotcha.
So that I can buy in quantity.
Yep, I
Not
gotcha.
just like one at a time.
Yep, I gotcha. Do you ever sell to a lot of like studios and stuff like that need the retro wear?
No, I haven't.
Because
I haven't.
I know Vicky has quite a bit.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna deal in retro clothing, especially in quantity, you may get some orders from some studios, and that would be really sweet.
That would be pretty cool.
Because they would order in quantity.
Yeah, I would think so. Or, you know, just a few.
Because they don't
more than
know
one,
what
probably.
is a size 8 gonna fit, is a size, or I'm sorry, a size 2 gonna fit, or a size 4 gonna fit.
Yeah, that's true. This is a brand that, this one's here in Las Vegas. Tatiana.
Seems like I've heard of that before.
Yeah, so they're here in Las Vegas, and they do a lot of, oh, their clothes are so beautiful. Look at this.
Do they have
Like,
an Instagram? Oh wow.
I think so. Let me see if it's
Oh
on.
wow. I have one of those blouses hanging up downstairs. I have 3 vintage blouses that I have to list. I
Yeah,
am not joking you.
Get them listed. People love this stuff. Look at how beautiful these dresses
I
are.
just washed them.
Look at these.
Oh, those are so gorgeous. I love the one on the right.
Yeah, I love all of them. I took my friend with me, and she wanted to buy like everything that was there. I'm like, you can't buy anything here. Like, just let me know what you want, and we'll see what we can do.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, they're really, really beautiful.
I wish I could wear vintage clothing. I love vintage. I really, really, really think vintage is so beautiful. But I have the waistline for it. I would look good in a vintage dress, but I would look large good in a vintage dress, you know?
You would look beautiful in a vintage dress.
Well, I would,
You know, it's like
I've got the waist, and I've got the upper, and then I've got the hips, you know, so it would be shaped correctly, but there would be rolls, and that would not look very nice.
Well, if you buy quality dresses and then the proper like undergarments, like slips and things like that,
Yeah.
you won't see any of that. Because I'm not skinny. I'm not super skinny, but I love to wear, huh?
You're tiny though.
I'm not tiny.
I'm a 3X. I weigh 300 pounds. Honey, you're tiny to me.
Well, I still wear the vintage dresses and the tight dresses and the tight, you know, cigarette pants and things like that. You just have to have the right undergarments underneath to hide all of the the rolls and stuff.
Let me grab some Q-tips. Hold on just 1 second, honey.
Okay.
I'll be right back. And I'm going to let the dog out of here. Come on, dog. Whoa, my glassware. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Whee! It's me. Woohoo! That's 925. I said that's 925. That's not.
So they gave me this swag bag over there at the trade show.
What'd you get?
I got tons of stuff, but check this out. So this is from Betty Page and Esther Williams. This one here says Betty Page on it.
Nice.
And it's so cute. It's not something I would wear, but I'll probably maybe list it. Look, it's a yellow polka dot bikini.
Oh no, why wouldn't you wear that?
I don't know, because I'm more of a one-piece type of girl.
Do you have a pool at home?
No, I don't. But we live in the Hollywood Estates, and there's a big Hollywood rec center right here, and they have a huge pool there.
Send me a picture of you in that bikini, and I'll tell you if you can wear it.
I am not putting that on. Nope. See, I also got this. This is from Sourpuss. This is like one of my favorite brands. Sourpuss.
Yeah.
So they got, it's like a Lolita fan.
Oh, nice. It's got like New Orleans type faces on it. Scary faces on it. That's cute.
Yeah. I like it.
What else did you get?
U.S. women don't know how to buy undergarments. Yeah, and you know what? I think the vintage style requires a different type of undergarment than a lot of the stuff they buy today. You know, like in the 50s, they started wearing the bullet bras that are like pointy.
And that's how the dresses were cut.
Yeah, that's how the dresses were cut, and it gives you a different look and a different style, I guess, than just with like the push-up bras and things that they wear nowadays. So I got tons of these. These are funny. Mama, you're gonna laugh.
Tell me.
I got tons of pasties. Look at this. So there's these rainbow ones.
You can wear that in the bedroom, baby.
No, I don't think so. There's some like, I'll probably just list them on eBay or something. So some glitter hearts.
Now you're in the right city for pasties.
Yeah, you could walk around with these if you wanted to.
Can you
There's
really?
some alien ones. There's some alien ones.
You can walk around with pasties on?
Yes, you can. You can. And I just got a bunch of postcards and like all kinds of catalogs and booklets. Tons of stuff. What else? I got some like lace boy shorts. Ooh, those are super see-through.
Ooh, those will fit you, won't they?
No, they won't. These are...
What size are you? Can I ask?
Like a 10-12.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I pictured you as like a 4'6".
Oh, no way. I wish. But no, I'm like a 10-12.
Well, slap me with a feather.
Yeah, I'm not that tiny.
Could have fooled me.
So lots of stuff. They also gave us like some pens. This one says Dirty Celebrity. That's a brand. Then I got another.
Cool. I like that name, Dirty Celebrity.
Yeah, I got another fan. This one though, let's see. This one's a little bit different, and I'll have to cover up part of it because it says something not so nice.
Hi, Jamie Reardon.
See this one? But it says something not so nice, so I covered it.
Okay. I think from the little bit I saw of the The back side of the word, I get what the rest of it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and then there's like a sticker.
Oh, that's cool.
This is from Sea Dragon Studio. So that's another. There was a lot of like club and raver brands there that had, like.
What do you mean by raver?
Like the type of music, like club music or dance music, electronica. Yeah, like electronica type stuff. So they had a lot of glitter and fur and sequins and all that kind of crazy stuff that I'm not
sure to get in there.
Huh?
Did you have to pay to get in there?
No. I just have to register as a seller with all of my business information.
Now you've got a lot of stuff that you can sell. And you got it for free.
This is true.
And how long
this
were
is
you
also
there?
And then this is the bag. So it's a cool tote bag.
That is awesome.
And this is a brand, Sheen. So they're located in the UK, and they also make vintage reproduction dresses.
I've heard of Sheen before.
Yeah, they have some really nice stuff.
I think from Danielle, something she had was Danielle from American Flippers. You know,
Danielle,
Gold Mike and Frank, Antique Archaeology, American Flippers, I think it's called. The TV show. She does burlesque, vintage burlesque.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I think she had something that was that. She was talking about it on her Instagram.
Yeah, there were a few like vintage burlesque, but also I guess gothic would be more of the word. Gothic type shops there.
Well, that's definitely 925.
They sold some interesting things.
Marianne, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Oh, baby, thank you for stopping in, though, even though you don't feel well. Hi, Sharon. Sharon Bolt says hi, Crystal.
Hello, Sharon.
American Pickers, yeah.
Okay, I don't know that show. I don't think.
They go looking for rusty gold. It's two guys that were friends. One's a little short, stocky guy with a beard and mustache. And then there's Mike, who's real tall. And he goes up like in the attics and places because he's long and lanky. And
I think I've seen that before, actually.
And they like all the rusty gold in the microwave or the motorcycles, and they like stuff that's roached. They say roached. Oh, yes, that's 925. Let's see if these are rubies, shall we? Yes, these are rubies. The things you find when you go through your jewelry.
Let's see, I have a piece of jewelry. Let me see if I can find it here really quick. Is it in here?
Holy bubble wrap. Is that a big roll of bubble wrap you got behind you, Crystal?
Yeah, it is.
Holy bubble wrap, Batman.
So I'm going to show you this, but then I got to get going.
Okay, baby. I actually have to get going too, so that was good timing.
Okay. Well, I want to show you this really quick because I don't know exactly. Maybe you can help me.
Okay.
So my grandpa passed away in December, and he left this for me.
I remember when your grandpa passed.
You see that?
Yes.
I have no idea what it is or if it's real or not. I have no idea.
Does the locket say, or does the back of it say like 14 karat, or the lobster claw clasp closure say 14 karat or anything on it? It could be a topaz
Let's see.
or a spinel,
It is like a bright pink color.
right?
It says 24 karat.
Okay, so 20. Is there anything after that or before it?
No, not that I can see just with my glasses on.
So it might be 24 karat gold.
I don't see anything on the little, you call this a lobster clasp? I don't see anything
That's
on
a
that.
barrel closure.
This one?
Let me see the clasp. Oh no, that's a lobster claw. Can you show me the mark? Can you get it close enough?
Maybe. Let's see.
Does the back of the pendant say 24 karat on it?
No, it's on this part.
Okay, let me see.
Can you see it?
I can see it, but I can't read it.
Oh.
That's all right.
Okay.
You can always take a picture of it and send it to me too.
Yeah, and then he couldn't find the other earring, so he just sent me one, but it came with this earring.
Oh,
so I have one earring and then the necklace, and this one has like the screw back on it.
Right. Well, that's too bad he couldn't find the other one.
Yeah, I was thinking of maybe just taking this and having it made into like a ring or something to match.
Yes, you can do that. Now, have you already gone through all of his things? Is your mom still alive?
This was my grandfather on my dad's side. And yeah, he was living with my sister at the time, and she went through all his belongings. So she gave me this. No. No. Never found it.
That's too bad.
Yeah, she gave me this, and then
I would take it to a jeweler, honey.
Yeah, I'm going to. I just haven't yet. But I'm going to. Yeah, so she gave me this, and then my grandfather had he used to wear a Pendleton like every single day. So she gave me quite a few of his Pendletons that he had. Yeah, that was like his favorite thing to wear. So it'd be a Pendleton every day.
Are you thinking of just keeping them and wearing them, or are you thinking of reselling them?
Keeping them.
Keeping them?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep them. Because they're not in very good condition. They're very well worn. And they still smell like my grandpa. So I'm going to keep them.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Now, is your dad still alive?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so it was your grandpa that died then. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, I remember when that happened, and it was really sad.
Yeah, that was in December.
Well, I remember how sad it was for you.
Yeah.
But
I was very, very close to him.
You did a very nice tribute for him on social media, which I thought was very beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very close to him. I've lived with my grandfather for most of my life.
Okay, so that's why I thought he was your dad.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've lived with him for most of my life. Since I've been born all the way up until my son was about almost 3 years old, I lived with my grandfather. So for a long time.
Well, I'm so sorry, baby.
That's okay. He lived a very, very long, happy life.
He looked like he looked like, I mean, I know he was elderly, but he looked like an old soul who was just very calm, easygoing, down to earth, full of wisdom and advice, and was very laid back.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
the impression I got of him.
Yeah, he was. He was always just very laid back, and he lived a long life. He was 90, almost 98 when he passed. He passed right before his birthday, so he was almost 98.
Wow.
So he lived a long time.
How long did he live in the U.S.?
I think he moved here in his 30s.
That's impressive. And I'll tell you why. As soon as I find my marker, I'll tell you why.
I'm looking to see if I can find a.
My mother-in-law lived here she was from Okinawa, and the Asian culture lives to be the longest in the nation. And it's because they're so active so late in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's because
nice.
they eat mostly, yes.
Oh, that
I
doesn't
remember
show.
that picture.
Yeah. Can't see it too well.
Yep. That's your dad, right?
No, that's my grandpa
That's
and
your
me
grandpa?
when I was a baby. Yeah.
That was in your memorial, wasn't it?
I think so.
Put it back up there, because I didn't get a really good. I was thinking that was your dad.
It's hard to see it. Let me see if I can find a one that's not so bright. Here, this is him with my. Oh, see how bright it is. Let's see. See if that's any better. Can you see that?
Yep, that's good right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's him and my son.
Yep, that's your grandpa.
Yeah.
It was better without the light.
It looks better without the light.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What a sweet picture that is.
Yeah.
That is such a sweet picture.
That's when my son was born. The day he was born. It's not focusing. It's too bright for the camera. Oh, there we go. That's
there
better.
we go. Bless his heart. And that's where you get your Philippines from.
It's Indonesian and Chinese.
Indonesian and Chinese.
Yeah.
Don't you have Philippines in you somewhere?
No, I don't. All my friends are Filipino. I have a lot of Filipino
That's
friends.
where I got it from. You said the other day that you were going to talk to them about something, but you said they were Filipino.
About the tea.
The tea, yes.
Yeah.
You're Filipino, but I can check with them. That's where I got the Filipino.
Yeah, my friends, I mean, they're like my family. They live here on my street. So I see them every day, but they're like my family, and they are Filipino. But they're amazing people. And I am like sweating. It's so hot right now. I think I
got the Filipino from somewhere.
Yeah, that's my friends. I don't have any Filipino. Not in me. My aunt is Filipino.
Indonesia and Chinese.
Yes.
And that's because your dad is Indonesian and Chinese.
Yes.
Or your granddad.
Yes. Well, both of them. Yeah.
Okay. And what was your grandmother?
Well, my grandfather is Indonesian and my grandmother was Chinese.
Okay. Gotcha.
I have an interesting combo.
And then on your mother's side,
on my mother's side,
what would be your grandmother's side? You've got Cherokee and what else?
That's all I know.
Okay.
Cherokee.
That is awesome, woman.
Yeah, it's an interesting combo. All right, Mama, I gotta get going.
Yeah, I gotta go too. But that's what makes you so beautiful.
Thank you.
You do have such a beautiful, exotic look to you. And, you know, you're so young. I know you're 39. Happy birthday. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Filled with loving good cheer. On this special day, I'd like to say good luck throughout the whole year. May your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams come true. Have a happy birthday, happy birthday. That's what Mama's wishing for you.
Thank you, Mama.
No
That
copyright
makes
strike
my
on
day
that.
the best. That makes my day the best.
It's her birthday today, you guys. I
Thank
saved it to the end.
I appreciate that.
All right, baby. I love you so much, and I will see you later.
Okay, you have a good day.
Tell Buggy Boy I said goodnight.
I will. Thank you.
Bye, baby.
Bye. Love you, Mama.
I love you. Isn't she something, you guys? She's so sweet. She is so sweet. She is just so sweet. It's her 39th birthday today. And I saved it for the end. She gets kind of like, oh, shy with compliments and everything. And if everybody would have blown up the chat saying happy birthday, she would have been like, oh. Yeah, Maggie, she's just something else. You know, she and I bonded over our gray hair. That's how we got to know each other, was our gray hair. Because I had posted a picture of, should I, you know, with all my gray hair all out, and it was long and feathered out, you know, on the chair. And I said, should I cut my hair? And she was a follower on my Instagram, and she said, no, Mama, don't cut your hair. And oh, Crystal, I love you, baby. I love you so much. And then she sent me pictures of her hair. And I'm like, oh my goodness, she's so young. It wasn't as long then, because that was about a year or so ago. And why do I need to call Todd? I'm not calling Todd right now, Aaron. I gotta get ready. I got a 9 o'clock show I need to dial up for. So, and I gotta clean some stuff up and all that. So I got a lot to do. I've been working since like 5 o'clock this morning, so I gotta take a break. Is Todd live right now? So you can't get a strike on that. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday. Filled with loving good cheer. On that special day, I'd like to say good luck throughout the whole year. May your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams come true. Have a happy birthday. Happy birthday. And that's what I'm wishing for you. All right, I'll call him. Scrappy. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go take care of the dog. I'm gonna change my shirt, curl my hair a little bit. I might even put a little makeup on and get a little snack. And then I'm gonna be on Joy's channel. Be the difference. So, and don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, right back here at Hip Flippin' Mama's channel for my auction. I'm gonna have some fashion jewelry tomorrow. Not a lot of fashion jewelry, but just some blowouts, some $2, $3. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Some bags of stuff. I'm going to be moving some stuff. So tune in for that. That's what I'm going to be doing from like 7 to 7:45 with a little bit of 925 mixed in there. And then Thelma will come on about 7:45 until about 9:30, and then we'll be pulling out the big guns. All right, guys. I love you. Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye.